first things first, good to get this team back on the winning track.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the most important thing is, you feel like you can play again and you're a good player again, and everything that we've been doing, it works again. It's just funny how things change with the win, but I thought the game was played the right way, played extremely hard, we fought hard, really shared the ball, moved the ball, and I thought the quality of play that we had out there was much higher level than it had been in the past, and I think just playing to win, playing to win is a lot different than playing not to lose and worried, and I think that's a big step for our team to kind of get past it. Now hopefully we can be a little more consistent as we keep finishing here in February.
Forgive the cliche, but the season really is a marathon, not a sprint, and it's about the teams that get hot at the right time. And as you get in the final month here, I mean, this Flyer club is a team that if you all of a sudden roll off a few wins, then it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, absolutely. Timing is everything, and it is a long season. There's a lot of teams all over college basketball right now that hit skids, during conference play, home and on the road. And at the end of the day, whoever's finishing the best, whoever's playing well at the end of the season, they're going to have a chance to move on. And I think right now, as we approach February, getting ready to hit the halfway point of the season, us playing well, here down the stretch, moving in towards the conference tournament is what we're trying to do. I think if we are playing well, if we're playing hard and we're together, then I think we can play with about anybody.
George Mason hasn't won yet in conference, but a little deceiving there because they played some teams pretty tough. And I guess that's always difficult when you're playing a team that is winless in conference because they're a dangerous caged animal, if you will.
Yeah, George Mason's a very, very, very hard playing team. Their record is much more deceiving than an 0-7 team. They're much closer to probably 3 or 4 wins than they are 0-7. The St. Louis game was anybody's game at St. Louis. Watched them play St. Joe's on film. I've watched them play UMass on film, and they're up, in those games late in the second half. They play extremely hard, and when we go there, we're going to have to be ready to play. This is one of the better teams that we'll have played. They're playing good basketball right now.
Just goes to show you there are no breaks in this league when an 0-7 team looks so dangerous.
Yeah, it's a deep league. I mean, I think right now we're one of 3 conferences in the country with 8 teams in the top 80 of the RPI. The only other 2 leagues, I believe, are the Big Ten and the ACC, or Big 12 and the ACC. So when you're in a league of this type of depth, home or away, it's a crapshoot right now. You look at some of the upper echelon teams, I think they're starting to separate themselves a little bit, and I think there's still a group of people that have a chance to win a couple, lose a couple, and as it goes down to the last regular season game, I think you're going to be feeling the pressure that every game continues to get bigger as the standings and every, positioning yourself to play in a conference tournament and postseason.